receipts. All these, what don't y'all understand?
To be on payroll.
How many ways do I have to say it? They pay big to do damage and procure victims.
Hold up, y'all. You won't believe what's going down with Yung Miami and Diddy. Did Yung Miami just expose the truth behind Diddy's dirty little secrets? Or is she hiding some dark details herself? The plot thickens with lawsuits, wild accusations, and a tape that could change everything. Buckle up because things are about to get real messy. Okay, so let's dive right into this drama. Diddy's name has been popping up in headlines for all the wrong reasons recently, and it looks like Yung Miami is right in the middle of it. The accusations against Diddy have been piling up, and this time, a new lawsuit isn't just pointing fingers at him. It's dragging Yung Miami into the spotlight. And girl, she's trying hard to cover her tracks, but the tea is getting spilled all over social media. It all started when a young woman came forward, accusing Diddy of some serious stuff. We're talking about mistreatment, forced activities, and even an alleged pregnancy that ended in a forced abortion. But wait, here's the plot twist. The lawsuit mentions Yung Miami as an accomplice. Yep, you heard that right. The suit claims that Yung Miami played a key role in handling the victim, leaving fans wondering what's really going on behind closed doors. Now, here's where it gets wild. People have been side-eyeing Yung Miami ever since Jaguar R spilled some tea, claiming that Yung Miami was getting paid a whopping $250,000 a month to procure victims for Diddy. Yeah, the same Diddy who's been making headlines for his sketchy behavior. But is Yung Miami really Diddy's victim, or has she been in on it all along? Let's break it down. According to the latest allegations, Diddy was throwing these wild parties, his infamous freak-offs. One of the male workers from these parties allegedly met with federal investigators and handed over a tape that could expose some nasty secrets. And guess what? Internet detectives think they've identified Yung Miami as one of the women involved in these so-called freak-offs. Now, why do they think that? Well, let's go back to May 2023. Yung Miami posted a video of herself shopping with the caption, "He want to sponsor my ACTB. Thank you, Poppy." Fans believe that Diddy was the one who took her shopping as a reward for participating in the party. They even zoomed in on her white nails, and y'all, they connected the dots back to Cassie's lawsuit, where she mentioned how Diddy had a thing for white nails. Coincidence? Fans don't think so. And that's not all. Miami posted another picture on Instagram, hugging Diddy with the caption, "Bobby and Whitney." Y'all, was she really comparing her situation with Diddy to that of Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown? If you remember, their relationship was all kinds of toxic, infidelity, substance abuse, you name it. So why is Yung Miami painting herself in this light? Now, this brings us to the real question. Is Yung Miami a victim like Cassie, or is she just as guilty? According to the lawsuit, Yung Miami played a part in mistreating the victim, especially when the woman became pregnant. It states that Yung Miami repeatedly pressured her to have an abortion, and this wasn't just some random incident. The lawsuit paints a disturbing picture of an ongoing cycle of mistreatment that continued until July 2024. The internet went into detective mode, and some fans believe the woman involved in the lawsuit could be Gina Huyn. Remember, she dated Diddy and had some public beef with Yung Miami. Back in December 2022, Gina posted a cryptic story, and it looked like a direct call-out to Miami, suggesting that Diddy had been messing around with other women. Miami clapped back hard, calling Gina all kinds of names and even throwing shade about her wanting a baby with Diddy. Sounds petty, right? But if this is how Miami treated Gina in public, imagine what might have gone down behind closed doors. Now, here's where it gets darker. Jaguar R wasn't holding back when she accused Miami of being more than just a victim. According to her,
Oh, but understand this. Think about this. And there are women in this room. Why would you quit? Going on at $250,000 ain't enough.
Miami was getting paid $500,000 a month at one point for her services. And when Diddy slashed her allowance to $250,000, she apparently lost it. Like, girl, why you throwing a fit over $250,000 a month unless you're doing some really shady stuff? But wait, it gets even juicier. Jaguar also said that Yung Miami was desperate to take Cassie's place. Yup, she allegedly wanted to be Diddy's main girl, and that meant participating in those wild parties and letting him do whatever he wanted. Jaguar straight up called her out as Diddy's fixer, saying Miami's job was to find and bring in victims. Whew, that's some heavy accusations, and Miami's actions aren't exactly helping her case. So let's rewind to when Yung Miami was on the red carpet. She was recognized not for her music, but for a trip she took with a woman from Zeus Network. Miami seemed super awkward and didn't want to talk about the trip. Why so secretive off, girl. According to the grapevine, that trip involved some freaky stuff that Miami didn't want the cameras to catch on to. The whole situation sounded like a fever dream, with Miami trying to dodge any memory lane in front of the cameras. Then there's her talk show, Carisha Please. It's supposed to be a fun show, but some episodes leave fans raising eyebrows, like that one time she was flirting with Megan Thee Stallion, talking about threesomes.
You got to.
It say take a shower if you like golden showers. I do.
Where? You like it?
I just like it.
You do?
Or when she proudly admitted she likes golden showers on camera. Yes, she went there. I mean, sis, do you have to act overly sensual for clout? It's no wonder people are questioning her involvement with Diddy's freak-offs. But here's the thing. Yung Miami has been eerily silent during Diddy's legal drama. Since Cassie filed her lawsuit, she hasn't said much, except to defend Diddy, saying that she wasn't around during those times, and that it wasn't her experience. Okay, but you're acting like Diddy's ride or die while the rest of the world is calling him out for being a monster. What's that about, sis? Fans are side-eyeing Miami's defense of Diddy, saying it's proof of her being an accomplice. They think she's watching her words because she doesn't want Diddy to flip the script and drag her into the mess. Like, can you imagine Diddy throwing her under the bus to save himself? The streets are saying she's guilty, and people are comparing her to Ronnie from the Players Club. You know, that character who did anything for money, no matter how shady it was. So, what do y'all think? Is Yung Miami another victim in Diddy's twisted world, or is she more of a mastermind than we realize? The tea is boiling, and we need answers. Let's sound off in the comments below.